Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of ARK on the YouTuber server. As you can tell, it's really bright. For the YouTube side of things, you guys have never seen how bright it is at nighttime, but this is how bright it is. It is ridiculously bright. This is with regular gamma and stuff, but look at how spooky it is. Because from the outside, we don't really have that much light going on. We have some light here, like right on the beach area here, so you could actually easily pick this out. But yeah, the exterior is not being shined upon, so it's a little bit dark and spooky. The under area is lit up, but wow, that looks fierce at night. And then if we turn up the gamma, it looks a little bit more like not as spooky and not as intense, but it is still pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. So yeah, it really is extremely bright in here. Holy cow, it's bright. But that's okay, because that's what we're aiming for, right? We wanted it to be bright, we wanted it to be lit up, because we didn't want to live in darkness anymore. Because darkness is not my old friend, and darkness can go and eat a cactus. Also, we have some... Oh! We never filled this up with spark. Wow, we wasted all that good... I forgot, prime meat jerky consumes some of the spark powder itself, so... Wow, we wasted 61... what could have been prime meat jerky, but I wasted it because I'm dumb and I forgot. So rest in pepperonis. Oh, prime meat jerky, that could have been. But regardless, neither here nor there. That is absurdly bright. that's crazy bright. Let's go see how our generator is doing. Our generator is doing a-okay. So generator's doing fine. Everything is going pretty well. I think we're actually in pretty good shape here, so I'm not too terribly concerned. Now, before we get into today's activities, because today's going to be a bit of an odd one, but I do want to acknowledge something that for the YouTube side of things, you guys have probably heard about this, and it's already been dealt with and probably addressed on a number of different channels. But there was a person who got onto the server, which obviously was not intentional. So we did have someone kind of drop by, which raises the question, who is Joe? Because I'm starting to wonder if Joe may not be the friendliest critter that we've ever gone and collected. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be messing around with Joe for a little bit, in a pretty horrific way. So if you guys are spooked out by blood, this may not be the episode for you. But if you don't mind blood, then great, because there's going to probably be a fair bit of this going on. So what I'm going to be doing today is we're actually going to go. Can I? Oh, that's right. I can't use this on. Hold on. I want to see if I can use this on him. I can. Okay, so Joe is officially going to be our blood bag. For those of you guys who don't know what blood bags do, they're basically portable things of health boosts, right? Their only purpose in existence is to give you more health. That's all it does. That's all it's meant to do. It's just meant to give you health, but it comes at the expense of your HP whenever you drain it from yourself. Now, you can use it on yourself, but obviously that hurts you. And I figured, hey, why not? We're just going to go ahead and just take it from Joe. So thank you very much, Joe. You're the best. You're the best. I'm a doctor. I know what I'm doing. I promise I'm not just poking and prodding and going to rip out your soul. You're going to be totally fine. I am a professional. Alright, so let's go over to the feeding trough, which apparently is now swarmed. So something somewhere tried to get in here and did not make it out alive. Which is to be expected, to be honest. It's to be expected for sure. Let's go and feed Joe some berries, and let's just kind of let's get some blood. Let's get some blood from our very willing donor. So let's remote use some of these berries. Oh, the berries aren't doing anything for him. Yikes. Okay, so the berries are very much not helping the cause of making his health go up, which is not what we wanted. We actually want his health to go up a bit. Alright, well, there's not much point. Let's just drop off one meat. I think this does heal him. Yeah, it heals him by 0.1. I don't know if I want... Is it worth it? Is it worth it healing him all the way up and getting blood that slowly? Because if we do it on ourselves, it goes by much faster. So, like, here, just as a demonstration. If I'm here, I'm currently at 200 HP, and then I just bang, use the item. I drop down 25 health, but then if I chomp, then it skyrockets back up because the game wants you to heal. It wants you to heal up and be all healthy and fine and dandy. So this is way faster than using Joe. So I guess what I'm going to do is, Joe, I'm sorry. I don't know if this will kill you. I hope it won't. We knew we ran a risk. We knew we ran a risk. But Joe, don't you worry. Your sacrifice was not in vain. I thank you for all the things that you've done. And your services were outstanding. Thank you. Thank you very much, Joe. You were great. You were you may save us at some point down the line. I have no idea. So kind of spooky what we just did, but that's all right. And you know what? As with all things, we shall return Joe to the earth. All right, dead body of Joe. Sorry, friend. You could have been a hero, but instead you're now dead. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's leave him for the fishies. Oh, what the heck? Raptor, get the heck out of there. Oh no. All right, well, there were piranha in that water. Oh, Raptors actually got pretty badly hurt there. Oh god, now it's a brawl. Yeah, there's a bit of a brawl going on now. You just don't mess with them, man. You just don't mess with the squad. The squad will destroy you. Oh wow, Joe has turned into a bag. That did not take long at all. Joe was converted into a bag quite rapidly. All right, so rest in pepperonis, Joe. This random dude that never really ever amounted to really anything for us, but hey, you know what? He came and he went, and then now he's one with the earth. He is one with the fishies and one with a number of other things, I assume. So let's go bring our boys back. Let's bring our boys back a little bit closer to the coastline. I don't want our dinos in the water because I actually want piranha to populate. It seems kind of strange, but piranha are honestly such a reliable, great source of meat on the server because the rates are so high up that we can just like, if I am able to get meat, come here, Ankala. Are you stuck? Are you heavy? No, you're good. Alright, so if I can get the Mega Piranha to swarm me, it's such easy and reliable meat gathering. It's perfect. I think his tail will be okay. I can't imagine that a Mega Piranha is going to mess with the tail. Chances are what will happen is that they'll get poked over at some later point, and then, like, freaking a Sarco will spawn in here, and then a Sarco is going to pick a fight with them, and things will happen. But we are not concerned about that. So today, what we got going on besides murdering people who are not here and draining them of their blood is we are going to be going ahead today and working towards a really kind of lofty-ish goal, which is we're going to try to set up the animal pens, because people have been requesting that I get on the animal pen grind for quite some time now, and I understand it's something that of course people want to make sure that we have going soon. So we are going to make our animal pens hopefully today, and that's going to be a long one. So this is going to be a long episode. Well, not hopefully, but probably it'll be a longish episode. If not, then perfect. I don't necessarily need it to be a long episode. I don't particularly want it to be a very long episode, because building walls are not really fun in ARK. ARK building walls is not my idea of a good time, unfortunately. So let me go over here. We do need a little bit more meat. I'd love to get some free and easy meat-a-roonies if I could. So I'm gonna go venture out this way, and then let's see if we can pick off some little buddies of ours. Not buddies as in the dino, but buddies as in not our friends, because we're going to eat them. But, okay, there's a dial. Perfect. Prime quality stuff. And the reason why we're doing the pens today is because we are going to have, probably in the next episode, we're going to be doing something pretty spoopy. And I want to get it in before we do that spoopy thing in the next episode. Hopefully it goes well. I can't imagine it going poorly, so I'm being very cryptic about it on purpose, by the way. So before anyone starts like freaking out, like Choco, you never said what it was. I know, I'm that much of a savage. All right, you know what? We can just stab you. We can just stab you into oblivion. Okay, Spartan technique, Spartan technique, Spartan technique, Spartan technique, Spartan technique, Spartan technique. Ow, ow. There we go. That away. Alright, boom, 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 boom. And then boom, 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 boom. Alright, cool. Perfect. So that is 88 meat. That's a decent amount. Oh, Dodo, you know I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for you. And by a sucker for you, I mean I love to just murder you and take your remnants. Wow, I am really gruesome and bloody today. I don't know what is wrong with me. I must have been selling Joe's blood. Oh, I never... I completely forgot! Joe's blood spoils. Oops. I forgot tease. I forgot skadoodles. I forgot that Joe's blood will spoil. I need to... Wait, what level are you? What level are you? Level 3? Poke, poke, poke. Oh, come on. You'll never escape! Oh, I would have been so proud of myself if that hit, but obviously it didn't, because I am bad at this game. Oh yeah, it's gone. It's flying. It's flying far, far away. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, head back, put the meat in the feeding troughs, and then I guess we're gonna get started with the pens. And hopefully, what I'm planning to do is I don't necessarily need to make them square pens, which it dawned on me a little while ago. I was like, one of the main reasons why I really dislike pens was I wanted to make them all even and square and perfectly neat. But in truth, I guess we don't really need to do that. I wish that we could do it, and I guess we don't really need it to be necessarily even in terms of the ground it's on. But yeah, we're gonna probably make them like rough pens. It's not ideal, but at the same time, like, you know, it works. So why not? So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I think we're gonna actually make the pens. We're gonna take some dinos and we're gonna actually spread them out over there, over to where that little spike wall is. I think we're gonna go ahead and put some of our pals and whatnots over there. We'll see what goes on. But let me go ahead and first drop off the food on the roof, because of course our critter friends on the roof need some food as well. They cannot starve. So let me go ahead and do that. And drop off. Yeah, these guys are probably starving. Marvin's. Here, have all the meats. Have so much meat. Alright, now they should be in good shape and pretty sated. Let's go back down into our super bright base and then drop off the blood bags into this fridge. So right now it's going to spoil in 20 minutes. In the fridge, it spoils in a day and such. So pretty good. I'd say that's actually a really good kind of market... well, not a market increase or anything like that, not a market improvement, but I think it's going to be something that's very useful. Alright, Dino Glasses skin. Now we do have an extra one of these Dino Glasses skin courtesy of Joe. Thank you very much, Joe. Shout out to you, homeboy. But I think what I'm going to do is we're going to save this, but for now I'm going to go ahead and put on Bird Boy. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to aim to get this eventually to be a Giga's glasses, because I think that would be absolutely hysterical to see a Giga running around with glasses. Because look at him, he looks like he needs glasses. Just looks like he would need them. And these two lovebirds, they're still cuddling. They're still like rubbing their cheeks together like they're Pikachus or something. All right, let's see here. I don't know how I got this into menu mode, but it's really throwing me off because it's just throwing me off. I don't know why I just clicked through all that. Maybe it's because we just have so much stuff that we've learned. Maybe that's what it is. It's probably not, but I have the right to dream. All right, so fence foundations. And then we can also learn stone fence foundations, which I don't think we really need to do. So we're just going to stick with the wooden fence foundations. And then from there, we also need railings. So I don't know why I backed out entirely. That is not what I meant to do. All right, so yeah, we have the wooden railings. We have the stone railings and such. But we're going to stay with wooden because wood is far easier to get than all that stuff. Which reminds me, before we do this, before we do the entire thing where we need 9 billion wood, let's go and hunt down... Yeah, let's go out and let's go hunt down ourselves a new beaver, because we lost our last Castroides, unfortunately, to some very unfortunate events involving a raptor. But it's we do definitely need to get ourselves some more. I have no idea what is in you. There's nothing in you. Okay, this is my narcotics bin, as appropriately labeled as such. All right, actually, we have more trank arrows over in our war gear, I believe. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead, throw them into there. That should be more than enough. We don't need more than that. We don't need to carry more than that on our person. Alright, so, boom, boom, oh, boom, 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 let's go up. And, Choco, I need to click show all. Okay, craftable. Show all. Aha, thank you. Thank you, Fam Gems. Alright, so whoop, let me go. Let's take Chick-fil-A out, because we do want Chick-fil-A to get as much experience as he can. But let's take Chick-fil-A out. We're going to get him over and go abscond a beaver. A beaver? Yeah, we're going to go get a beaver. But we're going to go get a beaver, and then hopefully that guy will get the wood for us. We're going to make tons of wood and rail, because we need so much wood. It's ridiculous how much wood we need. But we're going to need a lot of wood. We're going to need a lot of thatch and probably a lot of fiber as well. But the sickle makes short work of the fiber. And we technically have a gorilla that could, I guess, help us with that. But I don't know. Not really a gigantic fan of using the gorilla yet. The beaver just gives you such a huge yield that it's worthwhile, but still kind of lukewarm about the whole giant gorilla waiting for him to pick up fiber. I guess it's a good idea because it makes me not have to do it. So yeah, what's the problem here? All right, let me go down to the beavers, and hopefully I'm going to not have to listen to a baby song. Kappa. All right, so down we go. The parapal is being wreckaroonied by a raptor, and I'm lagging. A rather unfortunate time to lag. Can I save the parapal? I can. Alright, savagely beat this guy into the ground. Very good. Alright, down it goes. It is now past tense. I do see a beaver in the water there. Although not seeing very many. I see one. Oh, I see two. Okay, fair game. As long as I can see more than one, it's fair game. Although, admittedly, I would love for them to be on the ground, not in the water. The water is sort of hard to pick them out of. Well, that one's pretty close to the shallows. Actually, let's see. Let's see what levels they are. I guess I might as well just take the higher level between the two. Wait! Whoa! Was that thing a level 29? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait one hot second. Wait. Hold on. What the fudge, man? There is a level 29 female Casteroides. What the fudge? And great. Thank you, Lag. You are the best. I love you. If we could be BFFs forever, that'd be great. Okay. There's a level 29 in there. There's a level 29 in there. Oh. How am I going to do this? Alright, we need prime meat. We need prime meat. 29 is good enough that I want prime meat for this bad boy. Because well, bad girl. Bad girl. Bad girl. Alright, we need prime meat. I do not see any candidates for giving me prime meat. Prime meat, what are you? I really need you now. I need to get your prime meat. And I need to feed it to my friends. Okay, let's actually check over here as well. Leave no stone unturned, for you never know. You never know what you may find if you just look. Is that a burr? We never recruited the bear either, or the woolly rhino. It is a burr. Oh, there's burrs out here. Okay, cool. I never knew the burrs got out this far. Ah, a Rex! You see, now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, a level 8 nonetheless. I will welcome you into the prime meat coffers, my friend. Come here. Come here, friend. I'm going to pick a fight with you, and this is going to be the best decision I've made all day. Come on. Come on, nerd. No. You keep paying attention to me. I am your one true love. I am your one true love. Give me your booty. Give me your food. Bugs! Bug off! I don't have time for you right now. Trying to eat a Rex. You are being extremely obnoxious. Oh my gosh, these bugs are actually just being like the worst thing in the world. Okay, I just went in front of its face. Probably not the best place to attack a T-Rex from, but you know what? We gotta improvise. We gotta improvise sometimes, fam. We gotta improvise. Alright, come on. Why is it just not interested in fighting me? It just does not give a fleep. It's fighting a burr now! What the fuck? Wait, do burrs give me prime meat? I don't even know. I guess I don't really care at this moment. Oh, come on. Just go down. This Rex is way too durable. It's ridiculous. This is absurd. Come on, give me your prime meat, darn it! Oh my gosh. Please, I'm begging. Give me the meat. Give me it. Give me your food. Give me your food. Give me your food. Give me your dadgum food, darn it! How are you still alive? Why are you a Super Rex? What the fudge? You're not even an alpha, bruh. Uh-oh. Okay, admittedly, it's not really an angle that I want to be at. Okay, let's just chill a little bit. Let's get some of the stamina back. It's off to the races again. It's gonna go pick up a turtle now. But as long as it doesn't die in your carnivores, I want it to die in your herbivores. As long as it doesn't die in your carnivores, I'm okay. Oh, it healed! The punk! Oh, an actual right little weasel. Alright, I guess we do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait for it to kill off all the critters nearby. Oh, you son of a goatfish. Where are you? There you are. These Meganuras are truly, like, it's nature's way of saying you could have been dumber. You could have been born much, much worse off. Because why would you ever approach a giant freaking bird as a dragon? Like, why? What about that sounds like a good idea? Come here. Come hither, my child. Are you not hithering? Why art thou not hithering? Hither, I say! Is it fighting? Oh, it's fighting a Dimorphodon! Oh. Well, I mean, if the opportunity exists, I suppose why skimp out, right? Yeah. I think the Dimorphodon's just too quick. Like, the Rex doesn't know how to deal with it. I was about to be really sad if I missed that shot. Yeah, okay, yep, it's just, it doesn't know what to do. I'm fairly convinced at this point that it just has no... Oh, the Dimorphodons are teaming. They're teaming. No. I need. What? Wait, hold on. Let's see if it has anything interesting. Nope, not really. Okay. That's fine. Alright, I just want some of the prime meat. That's all I want. There we go. Two. Great. Outstanding. I want to cry. Alright, 2 raw prime meat. It's not enough. And Chick-fil-A is going to eat them. It's already gone. It's because Chick-fil-A ate all the prime meat, because I completely forgot that I don't have meat on him. Oh, beavers eat berries. Oh, well, that was awkward. Well, we killed a Rex, so that's good. Not at all required, but hey, we killed one. That's what really matters here. Alright, so we made the world a safer place. It's our own work. The work is the benefit, right, guys? We're doing good deeds. What more could you ask for from a humble Chocobo? What more could you ask? Honestly. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and get some trank arrows. Oh, fudge. What is this Scorpy doing out here? Hey. Do you know how many of you I fought? I just don't even care. I have fought scores of you. Chick-fil-A. Relax. Alright, let's go see where our beaver friend is. Hello, Ovi. Let's go see what's going on. Oh, beaver friends! Beaver friends, where are you? Oh, beaver friends. Art thou the beaver friend that I want? Nope, you are not. There is, however, a piranha coming for me. Okay, very nice. Where is the other beaver? Where is your more esteemed partner, beaver? Can we just not do this whole piranha business? Can we just show me where the beaver is? I don't see her. Please don't tell me she died somehow. That would actually be the worst. I'm trying to get on this rock. Come on. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can spot the beaver. Great. I don't even know how that happened. Perhaps it went over here? There's nothing that would have killed a beaver, I don't think. I only see one here. It must have swam out. It must have just gone a little bit further away. I know you're the level 4. Yeah, you're whatever. I don't care about you. Oh, that's a Sarco, it looks like, over there. Where'd the beaver go? We do have to be a little bit mindful of our surroundings. If I go far enough, I can actually get into some trouble. If enough things hit me, I will die. No way. I refuse to believe that we just lost track of a level 29 beaver in that short span of time. That's ridiculous. There's no way. It's got to be here somewhere. It has to still be here. I'm not gonna... No. There's no way. There's no way we lost that beaver that quick. Ow. Okay. Are you? Oh, you must be her. You must be our girl. No, you're the level 4! Fudge you! How did you get all the way over here? I mean, obviously the answer is swimming, but like... I guess if we need to, we just have to tame her. What the derp? You kidding? I don't want to aggro all the beavers by opening up one of their houses. I'd rather just do like a surgical operation here and just kind of get what I need out. Because I do want to keep the beaver population actually up, because I want them to build more houses so I can get more stuff from them. But this plan is not going over well or is not going well thus far, shall we say. Where in the devil did it go? Like, honestly, I'm just more confused as to what happened to it. There was nothing nearby that should have killed, especially a level 29 beaver. That just is kind of out of the question. Dang. That's unlucky. I think we lost it. I think we actually lost track of a 29. 29s in general are super rare, so it's kind of like 30s are of course the rarest, right? But dang, I can't believe that. Woof. I mean, it's not really important that a beaver is really high level, in all honesty, because it's not like I'm sitting there like, wow, you're so slow. Because beavers collect wood on their own fairly quickly. It's just really, like, odd to me that we lost track of it for free. Seems very out of place. Alright, I guess we're taming that level 4. That is lame. I'm not very happy about that. Alright, whatever. Whoa, what? Oh, Chick-fil-A, what are you fighting? You're fighting Dilos. I don't even know Dilo's aggroed onto Argentavis. Can you just not? Can you just not? Can you just not? Thank you. There's another one. Where is the other one? There you are. Bugger off. Relax, relax, Chick-fil-A. You're okay. You are A-okay. Alright, let's go find this level 4 beaver. What are you fighting now, Chick-fil-A? Whatever. I'm gonna leave Chick-fil-A to deal with that. I'm gonna go deal with the beaver. Our beaver situation. Alright. So I just have to... Did that make contact? Nope. Wait, did it? Oh, it did. Come here. Hello? This is the strangest beaver encounter I have ever had. That was beyond odd. Okay. That is a pretty cool way to die, I must say. I am also not entirely sure where my Argentavis went. Where's my ride? Wait a minute. Where actually is my ride? Oh, you're level 4. I don't care. You can lose a level or two. I really don't mind. Where are they? And naturally, I've lost track of it, because it wouldn't be me unless I lost track of what I was hunting for, like... Unless it takes me, like, 3 years to find it again, it's just not me, man. It's just not me. It's just not the way I roll. What the fudge did I just... please, brain. Memory span of goldfish. I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more power. Little bit more power, if possible. Alright, Majo's into there. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Have your way. Alright, and then I guess you actually could use some narco, so we got 2, thankfully. So go for it. Knock yourself out, literally. And I guess I'm going to open one of these up. I'm not going to take anything from him right now. Oh! Is that her? Oh, it is! Oh, it's still here! Okay, good. Okay, I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with this. I am okay with that. Move, get out of the way. Alright. And then, what in the world are you doing? I think that's it. Yep! Okay, we got her. Weird! Where'd she come from? She must have been hiding in those rocks over there. That is strange. Also, still no idea where Argentavis is. Literally none. Where is my bride? I wasn't really concerned, but now I am actually a little bit worried. Like, where did she go? Or he? I need more mejos though. This is not gonna fly. This is not going to fly at all. Hello? Are there any mejo berries? There we go. There's 1. Literally 1. 2. Wow, this is painful. This is slow. This is slower than slow. Alright, let's go over yonder. Let's get some of these berries over here. It is at this particular moment that Choco really regretted not bringing a whole bunch of mejos. Actually, in truth, I guess we don't even... I think they prefer the grown crop, do they not? Hold on, let me check this real quick. Let me just... ARK Casteroides. Let me just see real fast to make sure that... Because if we can, then I might as well just bring it back home with me. I can just wait for it to wake up and then we can just bring it home. Okay, it does prefer vegetables a little bit more. Yeah, okay, vegetables, it tames a bit... It tames a bit better, but not by much. Alright, so in that case, we're just going to go ahead and tame this little bugger over here, and we're actually going to wait for the other one to wake up. And then we're going to have another crack at it, so to speak. And you are just about to wake up, so it is a very good thing that we looked at you when we did. Alright, so mejos into there. Let's give him a whole bunch of berries. We'll drop the stems off. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to drop off a whole lot. Alright, so there we go. Oh, Argentavis, where the fudge are you? I think it's probably over here. It's probably goofing off over here. Let's go find it. Let's go find our RG friend. Although I'm not seeing it. Alright, whistle follow all. If it's nearby. Oh wait, there it is. Hey, Chick-fil-A. Good jork. Oh. Very well played, Chick-fil-A. Very well played. Alright, so... I'm not entirely... Oh, hello, bugs. And down they go. Very good. Man, this is kind of becoming more eventful than I had originally thought. I just wanted a beaver, man. That's literally all I wanted. Alright, so what I need to do here is I need to... Oh, actually... Choco's heart is full of regret right now. I need to pick those stem berries back up. I guess what we can do is we'll leave this beaver here, unless it'll probably tame actually with what I gave it. Let's see, will you tame with that? Maybe not actually. I don't know. Its torpor is dropping again. Okay, no, this one won't tame. She'll actually be okay. So we're gonna leave it. We're gonna give it some food for its troubles, but I'm actually not gonna aim for that one. I'm gonna aim for the other one. Right over here, and I'm actually going to speed this whole waking up process because I actually do want it to wake up. So wake up. Oh wait, did I just? Wait, what the heck just happened here? Get up! Get up, you lazy bum! Get up! Darn it! Wow, it really doesn't want to wake up. All right, so. We need to bring the beaver back, and what we need to do is we need to wake it up and then bring it back to base. Although, admittedly, with that much torpor, I might have actually been able to just go back home, get vegetables and come back. But either way, too late now. We've committed to the plan. We committed to the plan. We committed to the strategy. So we just need to wait for this guy to wake up. And then once it wakes up, then we're going to be able to pick it up in its wild form. I might need to aggro it, so I might need to like smack it around a little bit, but should be a-okay. Because it forgets what happens to it, I believe. So we should be a-okay. Okay, there's 2 stem berries. Honestly, not very much, but you know, it's alright. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. It's awake again. Alright, so I need you... Okay, there we go. Attacked it. Let's see, is it aggroed onto me now? Doesn't really seem that way, does it? Okay, okay, no, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's also acceptable. Oh, what the fudge? Why did I leave Chick-fil-A all the way back there? Alright, let's go. Let's go up. And let's go fetch ourselves a new friend. Oh, there it is. Quickly, grab him before he gets back in. Aha! Got him! Or her, whatever. Alright, so we got level 29 Casteroides in flight, in transit, over to the base. I will say this. I am thinking about maybe adding in a dino trap into our base area. So, like, smaller critters, I can just drop them off in that little pen, and then I can just kind of tame at a later time at my own leisure, where I know they can't get out. That might just be a better way to do it. And also means that they're safe. So if we ever go for... I think we're going to start exclusively looking for higher level tames, and we're not going to tame anything that's underneath, like, level, 28? I don't know, something like that. We'll see. Because, like, right now, we're not in any desperate crunch for any specific kind of critter. It's just purely just like, hey, what would be nice or cool to have? So I'm not too stressed out about getting everything. I think by the end of the series, or not by the end of the series, by the end of the season, we'll hopefully have 2 of every kind of dino, 1 male, 1 female, at the very least. Obviously, for some other things, we'll have more, like Scorpy's harem. There's a lot of females, but we'll definitely kind of poke around, I think, a little bit more. But either way, let me go ahead. I don't really have a good place to drop off this Casteroides, so I'm just gonna drop it off over here. Looks relatively safe. Yeah, it looks relatively safe. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, drop it off there. I'm gonna go down, grab the veggies, and then we're gonna just... I just need 1 little supply of veggies. Also, I have not fertilized the ground recently, and I really should do that, because I completely have not minded my crops, and as such you can kind of see that they maybe need a little bit of love. Alright, so let's get some corn, because corn I think is just generally the all-rounder good bet of a food. Actually, we have a fair bit of fertilizer in there. Alright, so close that up. Let's go get Chick-fil-A, and let's go tame ourselves a new friend. Whew! As I just slowly die. Where is the beaver? There it is. Alright, cool. So we need to just make sure that Chick-fil-A doesn't get involved in our little spat, and then I just need to tame this girl right over here, which we don't have kibble for her, but this should be a-okay. Alright, so 1 easy shot. They're really fast. They're way faster than you would expect beavers to be. Well, it's trying to run. Okay, down it goes. Alright, so now unconscious, very good. Let's give it some long grass. Guess we'll drop these bad boys out of the inventory because we don't really need them. And then I'm just going to give it 1 narcoberry right there. And the only reason why I'm giving it a narcoberry right there is because I want it to offset like whenever the torpor is increasing or trying to increase, obviously it's not going down, so that I think is a good right way to do it. I'm not sure if torpor works in that way in terms of if it's just like it freezes it and it goes up, or if it's just combating what it is and that's just like what the game we see is, if that makes any sense. I'm not making a lot of sense right now. Hold on, let me try that one more time. So what I'm not sure about how torpor and like narcotics and narcoberries are is that I'm not sure if whenever you feed a critter some form of narcotic or whatever the case may be, I'm not sure if that torpor value as it's rising is the result of it also combating the torpor dropping. So like if it's going down a rate of 5 and the torpor that we give it from a narco berry is like 10, it would result in 5 up. I don't know if that's the case or if it just freezes everything entirely and it goes 5 up per. That's what I'm not too terribly sure about, so we'll see. But regardless, let me just feed him a redonkulous number of berries. Because I don't think the berries really do much to her. They just make sure that she's knocked out and knocked out pretty well. Alright, so I'm just going to feed her the whole stack. She's never waking up. She's going to be gone for quite a while. She's going to be in La La Land for quite some time. Alright, so there is a ludicrous amount of narco berries. If you wake up still, dang. that's impressive. Alright, so we'll leave her for a moment. I'll be back to check on her shortly. But for the time being, let's go down. Let's actually make some more narcotics. We don't really need a terrible lot of narcotics, to be honest, but regardless, let's go ahead and get that going, because we might as well. We have a whole bunch of spoiled meat on a number of different things, so we might as well just get this done. So let's take the narco berries out, which, okay, there's the lag. Okay, there's the narco berries, and then let's go ahead and close the door. And let's go put it in, and we'll start making some narco berries, and then we go back up, check on our new tame, and then hopefully we'll get that underway. Now, I'm not sure how I want to do... Oh, there's a raptor over there. What are you? What kind of raptor are you? It's a female. I'm not really interested. Alright, let's go up, and let's go ahead, put some narco berries into there. And now the spoiled meats, which we have a fair number of here, so let's go ahead and take 100 spoiled meat out of there. And then, whoop, okay. Let's go ahead and put this into that, and then rugs, narcotics, and make oh so very many. Let's get some more spoiled meat, I guess. I don't think spoiled meat is what's holding us up, but regardless, I might as well take them out, because what else am I going to do with them? Alright, so spoiled meats, and we also have like a load of this stuff in this feeding trough, right? So we have ample amounts, but not our primary concern at the moment. Alright, so let's go take Chick-fil-A up. Let's go check on her. After we check on her, let's go kill that raptor, because I don't want to just mess around the base. And then we'll hopefully get to building up the fences, which we haven't even started the process of, which is kind of scary to think about. Alright, there she is. I saw a Scorpio over there. I might have seen a Scorpio. One may have seen a Scorpio, indeed. Alright. Still on the tame grind. Her torpor is dropping. Wow. That many? And she's already waking up, huh? Well, alright. Fair is fair. If you wake up from that. Cheers. You're a warrior. You're a warrior of a beaver. Alright. It's not even like... It's like a third of the way there. It still has so much more to go. Okie dokie. Well, if that's the case, I know where we can get some narco berries, so... Let's go ahead. Let's fly over. And let's go get some narcos from our good buddy the Stego, and then I guess we're going to go on a... Actually, we can... Let's kill... Well, no, never mind. So you have eyes on the prize, Choco. Do not get distracted by the celebrities. Go right for the Stego. Get the narcos, feed it, then we can take care of the rack, or not the racks, the raptor. But that will be the game plan here. Alright, Stego. Howdy do. I need some narcos from the Great Bank of Stegosaurus. Thank you kindly. Whoop, I got Zools. That's okay. Alright, and then let's go back. Cool. And then we'll just drop these off. Now, narco berries, of course, narco berries on herbivores, I believe, are a little bit more useful than narcotics are. Narco berries also stall. This is, again, goes back to the question of, I don't know if this is actually the case, but narcotics obviously cost more than a narco berry does. But if it freezes the value, then it's actually better to spread out your narco berry use to keep something knocked out. Like, so right here, I used it. It can't go down. Now, what I don't know is whether or not that's just combating the drain or not, but we'll see. So let me go ahead and use this. It's just going to make it go up, and it's way cheaper, because I think right now it's more of a battle to freeze it for as long as we can, more than anything else. But let's go ahead and let's just drop off a good number of them on her. Alright, so we're just going to leave that on her. Let's go take Chick-fil-A down. Let's go eliminate some threats. Make sure that we're not in any kind of immediate danger here. Because if we are, I need to wipe out anything that's nearby our new beaver friend. Which it looks like we're A-okay. Alright, let's take this raptor and let's show her what for. Come here. And then just violently shake her around until she gives way. This is such a savage way to go, too. But I regret nothing. Ha-ha! Alright, so down it goes. All fine and dandy. Actually, I should be checking out the pterodons. If we can find a high-level pterodon, I would not be upset. I would be quite happy about that. Alright, let's go see what we got going on over here with the beaver. 98.9. It's dropping. It's definitely dropping. The torpor is still going up. It's looking alright. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. It's looking A-okay so far. But I do need to keep an eye on her. Because she comes back out of torpor so well. I think the best way to do this is you wait for the torpor to go relatively low, and then you just skyrocket it up. Because then it's the entire time it's just gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining. Because right now it's like I fed her so many. I think what happened was that she capped at 938, and then she just started dropping the second she hit 938. So I think it's actually better to have more time where it's increasing. I don't think she remembers like if she has surplus narcotics in her body. Yeah, okay, now it's going back down. So let's feed her another 10. She is not hungry at all. Now, I know you can use stim berries to kind of like make her hungry and then knock her out again and so on and so forth, but it makes me nervous. I don't know. I'm still not a huge fan of that idea. Alright, we're getting close to halfway there. Alright, so let's go ahead begin with the rails. So we need wooden railings, and we're also going to need fence foundations. So let's go ahead and get the fence foundations out as well. I'm going to put away the spyglass for now. And we're actually going to need to get the railings done, or not the railings, the foundations done before the fences. So the foundations obviously are going to determine like the shape that we're going for, and then we'll sort out the rest as we go along. But we can do a little bit of this gathering and kind of collection while we're waiting for our beaver to get into a good state of affairs. And then what did Alright, cool. Now, fun fact about beavers that I'm fairly sure is the case. So there are actually engrams, like we discussed this before. There's something called item quality, or there's something called item quality. There's item quality in the game. Now, I did read something very briefly, although I don't really see anything here. I'm not really sure. Ah, there it is. Craft metal items here. So there's actually some really bizarre things in the game where the recipes actually require there to be more ingredients on the board than what you can actually hold in like the smithy or in the whatever the case may be, and it's just built into the game that way. So I guess the way that people currently do it right now is they actually take those recipes, those blueprints and stuff, and they put it onto the beaver, and then the beaver holds onto the wood that in turn can help you craft the items. So I guess that's a Casteroides thing. I have no idea whether or not there's like a penalty to doing that or whatever else, but like that's just what I've heard. I've heard that that's what people do. I heard word on the street, man. They tell me things, man. They tell me things. Alright, so let's go ahead and give you another bit of narcoberries. And I also heard that you're supposed to sit on your mounts while you're doing this. So we're going to sit on Chick-fil-A here while we do this. So, do you get experience? Doesn't look like it. And if it is, it's a really minor amount. Someone said that if you're crafting on a mount, your mount gets experience for doing that. But I don't think that's true. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that is. Hopefully, we'll sort it out in a good way. Alright, so let's keep on keeping on, I suppose. Alright, let's knock off the beaver again. Knock off. Let's knock out the beaver one more time before we go off and kind of inspect the other bits and pieces of what we got to do today. Because this girl is not taming very quickly. But that's alright. We expected as such. Alright, so let's put down the foundations first. I guess we're not going to worry about the railings just yet. We're going to worry about the foundation first. So let's go ahead, fly over here, and let's lay out what the pen will roughly look like. And again, this is roughly. We're not talking like, you know, rocket surgery stuff here. We're talking just like some rough outlines of what we're going to be doing. Actually, I guess we might as well just put it there. I mean, not really a point not to. Alright, so down we go. Land get ourselves some of this bad boy. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, okay, you can barely see it. I know it's foggy and stuff, but maybe this will help you see it a little better. Can you see it wiggling? That's if you hit E. There's a different orientation for whenever you put these things down. Something that I never really cared too much to look into, but is apparently very much a thing. So you're supposed to kind of like be aware of like the orientation of like where it's trying to be snapped onto, but we've never really cared too terribly much. Alright, so let's just go ahead, let's just keep on snapping on a fair number of these. Now, honestly speaking, I guess the right way to do this would be not to snap on perfectly and just to do like these kind of things. Let's try it out. I've never done it this way. Let's try it out. Let's try not to use snap-on. Snap-on is kind of like the way that I've always done building in ARK, but it certainly isn't the only way to do things. And honestly speaking, there's not really any harm in doing it one way or the other as far as I know. This just makes sure that you're all like even and completely flush, but I suppose it's not really a very big deal. Okay, there we go. And, I guess this pen, I guess we're just going to make the outline of one very large pen. Yeah, we're gonna make the outline of one very large pen, and then what we'll do is once we made the outline of the very large pen, we're gonna just divvy them up into different portions for the different dinos. Now, for the Bronto and the Spino, Gigas and Rexes, I think they're a little bit too large for pens, so I probably won't do anything like that for them. But freaking goodness sake, Fog, I'm just why? Why do you do this to me so often? Also, what is this Pterodon convention that we got going on here? All right, how you doing? How you doing, lady? You are doing waking up. You are waking up. All right. Narcotics, 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 narcotics. She's taking a while to tame. She's a good old one. All right. Let's see here. What are you? What level are you? I just want to. You're at 20. You know what? I respect that. I respect a 20. I respect a 20. I'll get a 20 for now. We need another Pterodon. At this point, this has been like one of the higher level Pterodons we found, so I guess. I mean, it's like I don't really know what my other alternatives are at this point. Let's get our spyglass out as well. I know we just literally said that we're not going to try to recruit things that are low level, but I have not seen any Pterodon that's a high level as of late, and it's aggravating. So 20, we're not going to worry about the prime meat and stuff, we're just going to tame it. I guess we'll give you some Narcoberries, some Narcoberry lovin's. I know you're a carnivore, but you have to deal. Alright, what you got going on here? Torport is still on the rise, very good. Alright, well, let us see. Man, you haven't even started the tame process. It's probably going to jump like mad, though, whenever it eats one, because Pterodons are so small. Pterodons are technically little critters. They have such weird eyes and such nasty-looking teeth. Go on. Eat. Don't be shy. Eat. Eat. I know you want to eat. Eat. It's okay. It's alright. Just eat. No, 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 no. Eat, 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 eat. Oh, for gosh sakes. Oh? Oh? You think about eating? Were you thinking about eating? Don't blink at me. Eat. Use that mouth of yours and come on. Oh, yeah. I had a good one. Oh, dang! You want to take... Holy crepe. Alright, never mind. I stand corrected. You are going to take a while. You are not a fast tame. You are actually a rather slow tame. Alright, and how are we doing over here? Alright, let's go ahead and give her 10 Narcoberries. And that should see her through. That should see her through the rest of her tame. Because she is really close. You, on the other hand, not so much. You are going to require some Narcoberries indeed. Alright, so almost there with her. Not quite there with him. She's going to be a level, what, 43? Wait, that can't be right. 40. Yeah, 43. What the heck? Oh, right, because she lost an extra level. Alright, so, and you're going to end up being level 29 if we manage to keep on to all that goodness gracious stuff. If you actually manage to do it. This is aggravating. I didn't like waiting. I didn't like waiting at all. I didn't like it! Alright. Chick-fil-A. It's time. It's time we go back to our duties. I think she'll be okay. I'm nervous. I don't want to, like, leave her and then her wake up, you know? But she's like a... Yeah, no, she'll be fine. Don't be a wuss, Choco. She'll be okay. She'll be alright. Pterodon may not be okay, but you know what? We'll come back. We'll come back in a moment. We'll continue laying down some more of the fence foundation. We'll come back in a moment. Shouldn't be too big of a problem. I can actually see the strip from here. Is that the strip? It is. Wow. I can't believe I saw that. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead. Put down some more fences around here. And then just snap on. Very good. And I guess we'll just go, whoop, we'll just kind of go up until the big rock. Come on. Forward we go. Forward. Forward. Alright, and then maybe like one like this, like one last little curve there. Alright, cool. So, alright, I think we have a pretty decent chunk of real estate. I'm not too concerned about like running out of area like woodland. So it's not like a really pressing concern for me, but something that we should be sort of mindful of, I suppose. Alright, and then... Alright, cool. Alright, so that is that. I suppose what we'll do is we're going to make them like fans. Oh, that would be high! Yeah, no, I rate that. So we're gonna... Oh, it's going to be trapezoids. I love trapezoids. Alright, so what we're going to do is... We're going to do it like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Things going to be really proper looking. Alright, so we're just going to do this, and then we're going to... Here, I'm just going to show you guys what the rough outline will look like. Is that Joe's stuff? I think it's still Joe's stuff. Alright, so... And then they'll go out, and then they're just going to fan out like this. And then I'm just going to try to connect them as best I can. Then we're just going to put a big Dino gate for each of them. But this should give them plenty of space to roam. They should be more than happy with this. It's more than they deserve. I'm so mean. Alright. And nope, that's a sickle. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. So we're starting to see the pens kind of take shape now. The real question is how we want to divvy it up. And also, we do need to make sure that we are aware of how we're going to space out the feeding troughs. Though that bit of real estate right there should all be covered by one feeding trough, I'm pretty sure. But we should probably group them up as like herbivores versus carnivores versus so on and so forth, just to make sure that they're not going to be too crazy. All right, let's see here. They're both unconscious still. Interesting. Did not expect them to still both be unconscious. I expected you to tame by now. You should tame fine. You are not. You need some berries. Alright, so nom 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 nom. Alright. You just literally need to eat once. One more chomp chomp and we will be on the up and up. Eat, darn it, eat. Eat. Also, let's go ahead. Check it out. Scout out the talent. Scout out the talent. Always very important. We don't want to leave anything out. Oh, there we go. There she is. Alright, what should we call her? I do want to name this one. Let's name her... What do you call a female beaver? My brain is snapping to How I Met Your Mother because they have that beaver song, but I'm not I don't know what to call her. What was that? I don't know why. Barbara, because why not? Yeah, hello, Barbara. What the fudge? There's absolutely zero reason for me to name this girl Barbara, but it just, for some reason in my head, it was like, perfect. Excellent name. Like, wow. Oh, man. Alright, well, meet Barbara the Beaver, who's still following me. How very loyal. Alright, so Barbara the Beaver, welcome to the club. Man, that is some truly bizarre stuff. Let's see how Pterodon's doing. Are you still knocking out, or is your torpor going down again? It's going down again. Wow. You are a savage. Alright, that should be an ample amount. I can't imagine it needing even more than that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna feed it 4 more. If it manages to wake up from this, then it deserves to wake up. It deserves to escape and be free, because that would be impressive. That would be quite impressive. Oh, something went and fought near the base. Something came by and died. Let's go see what happens after I jump down here. I like how Walcarno has just been... You know, Walcarno's probably going to starve to death if I'm not careful, actually. I actually completely forgot. He needs to eat. Well, actually, yeah, Walcarno. What have you been doing for food? Oh, I can read the feeding trough! Well played. Well played, Walcarno. Well played. Play with me. I want to see what your options are. Let me look in your inventory. I can't interact with him at all! You're just a little weasel, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Walcarno. It's just dancing. I'm just gonna leave him be. Walcarno has his own fun. Oh, wow, even Pigeon Princess got in on this action. Featherhead, too. Oh, wow, even some of Scorpy's harem came down for this. Wow. Something somewhere got obliterated. And I mean, like, obliterated. Not just, like, owie kapowie, but, like, straight up just destroyed. Alright, come here. Oh, no, not you, Rex. Just the Scorpy harem. Alright, Scorpy harem, you know what? Let's get you all grouped up again, because you all have somehow scattered to the winds very, very well. Okay, except for this one apparently doesn't understand to move. Come here. Come here. Come here, doofus. Aye! Number 2! To me! There you go. Freaking number 2. Always been rebellious. Alright. Get the Rexes. And let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and bring the Rexes over to the Giga. The Giga's almost like the big daddy of them. It's like these two are like its daughters. You're a guy, right? Yeah. I'm the overprotective father. These are my 2 daughters. You mess with them, you know what? Tiny's daughter. No, I shouldn't say that. I want to though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to pretend like they're just Tiny's daughters because that just makes it so much funnier. All right. Oh wow. Even the Pterodon came down for this. Good gosh. So many things wanted it dead. Great. Now I have a Pterodon sitting underneath my base. Wonderful. It's not gonna figure out. It doesn't know how to get out now. Why? Why does this happen to me? Alright, bird boy. We're gonna have to take you up. We're gonna have to fly you all the way up there and then park your butt down. Well, we just have a Pterodon that's just forever stuck. Okay, just land. Just choose a good place to land. There you go. Alright, and let's go. Let's go fetch. This was supposed to be a simple fence building mission, man. What the heck happened? Where'd it go? Pterodon. Come here. fly out the door. It's like, have you guys ever had like a bird that's stuck in your house? That's what this kind of feels like. It's like you have like that one bird. You don't want to kill it because you feel really bad if you did. But it's just, it's dumber than dumb can be. This is so bizarre and so awkward. I do not want to be looking at your pelvis anymore. Please let me go. Here, I'm just gonna... That was so weird. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Actually, might as well go up. Have you tamed yet? Let's see how close you are. You're probably pretty close at this point. What are you at? You are... Oh, you're getting right up there. You're getting ready. You're getting ready to tame. That's a tamer if I've ever seen one. And I just throw boxes on it. Let's see. How close are you to being hungry? You are... very close. Very, very close indeed. You know what I'm going to call you? I'm going to call you... I'm going to call you the Night's Watch. Because Nightblade, Night Knife, both of them died. You'll be the Night's Watch. And you will watch over them. And you will watch from a wall at some point. Alright, so down it goes. Alrighty, and then park them all down. Alright, cool. We all are parked. And there we are. Beautiful. And some lovely poop, which I will not pass up the chance to take. Alright, so Barbara, we need to set Barbara onto neutral is... Wow, you went far. Pretzel, why are you not yellow? Yellow! Ha ha! I'm starting to get used to like what the range is for that whole turn super yellow thing. Alright, let's bring Pretzel back. And then park the booty. Very good. Alright, and then let's go ahead and let's get Barbara to collect some wood for us, and let's continue putting down some of these railings here. Should be pretty good stuff. Alright, Barbara, I need to change you. Change from medium. Okay, now it's currently, I think it's currently on low. So I'm going to go ahead. Nope, not following. That's not the right order. Wandering. Alright, so go chop down some wood. You'll be okay. I have faith in you. You already had wood for some reason. I don't know how. I don't know when, but you did. Alright, so... Alright, we need to make ourselves the pens for the trikes, pens for the parapals, and I guess that's technically all I really need to build pens for right now, so that'll be the game plan here. And I guess we can just make this... I don't really know. I guess we can have one for the monkeys? I don't know. Let's actually get the monkey to gather us some fiber. I really don't need it to, but... might as well make it useful. Yeah, right. I want to ride on you for a little bit. Hold me, daddy. And then... It's so weird that you could do this. Alright, and then we'll just leave you there. Oh. Oh, wow, it just kind of... Okay, I didn't realize it just collected when I was just standing there. Okay, it's currently on high range. I need to change it to medium. I think that'll do it. Alright, so I think now I'll start collecting stuff for us. I have no idea where Barbara has gone. Are you overweight? Nope, you are not. I am starving. Barbara just killing it, boys. Alright. Make a lot of these, because we are going to need a lot of them. I think that since we have this... Since we have Barbara, I can apparently make 9 trillion of these. So we're going to go ahead and make a lot of them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a good chunk of those bad boys. And then I can't move. I can't freaking move. I can't move! Can't move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this kind of go through here. I guess we're going to make this a little bit of a cut right here for the YouTube episode. Because I'm stuck here. I did not think that through. But we're going to go ahead, make a whole bunch of these... fence foundations. I guess I'm just going to build it kind of... Well, no. We should probably build this together. Alright, we'll build it together. But I'm going to at least wait for this fence foundation bit to kind of taper off. So we'll BRB. And we are back. I actually was going to show the entirety of me building this all, but then it crashed. And then after it crashed, I kept on doing it. It kept on exploding on itself. This was really frustrating to do, by the way. This was like 2 hours worth of time in order to just get this all done. But yeah, it was not exactly the most fun thing I've ever done in my life. But regardless, we did get the pens, the foundation set up, and we just have to get the wall set up, which is not really the bad part. The foundations are by and far the worst part of this. Do you double egg? Bruh, do you even egg? This guy just freaking double egg, or this girl, because, you know, dude, dinosaurs don't lay eggs. But come on! Come here, little Trekkies. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. We just made the two for the one for the Parapals, one for the Trikes, and then we are going to, of course, add more pens as we go along. Now, for all the amphibious critters, we're going to make them like half ground, half water, so that should also be pretty cool. And all that good stuff. Actually, let me see. Can I pull you in a little bit closer here? Alright, come on. Alright, cool, perfect. Alright, so now all we need to do to get this all kind of really done and sorted is I need to just add in the actual fence gates and then put in some walls. And the walls shouldn't be too bad. The walls should actually be, and I'm saying that cautiously. I am cautiously optimistic, but I think we'll be okay. So I need to make these reinforced gates because I think the reinforced gates look a little bit better than the regular dinosaur gates do. Actually, let's go ahead and make one. Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe because like these are dinosaur pens. These are just like regular old dinosaur pens. So maybe it's not going to be that bad. I actually have no idea. Let's see. What do you look like? Oh, that's the gate I have in my base. It's okay. I don't know if I want reinforced gates now. Now that I think about it, because it's going to be wood all around. So maybe this is alright. Yeah, okay, I can get behind that. Alright, let's do that instead. Alright, so let me go ahead and make one more of these just regular gates. Because they're all, so it's going to be pure wood, right? If I was doing stone walls or something, I would probably have a different opinion about it. Oh, these are flipped, aren't they? Yeah, they're flipped. That's okay. No, it's not. Who am I kidding? This is not okay. How dare you? No, it's not the way this is gonna be. Can I? Is there any way for me to like reverse it? I don't think this is going to work. I think this is dependent upon. I think it's dependent upon the way that this structure is. So I think I fudged up. Okay. Let's demolish this gate frame. Can I make another one? I'm going to need 15 more stone and some wood. We can do that. We can make that work. Alright, so there's the stone. Barbara dear. Barbara, why are you so far away? Barbara, please. Please, Barbara. Stop leaving me. Barbara, please. I can change. Alright. Let's go ahead and pick up some wood here. And let me go ahead and make a new gateway. And then we're going to need to put that down. Okay, Barbara, you're like really freaking me out. Come over here. You're really wandering far from camp, so I am not too sure if I like that. Come on. And then you can park your caboose right there. So you just park your caboose all right there. Alright, now we need to make this snap on to its original intended spots, which is right there. Alright, whoop. Trike tail. Alright. So, last time what I did was I did it this way. So, let's do it that way and then just flip it. Wait, hold on. Do I want the spiky part out? No, I want it flat. Yeah, I want it flat. Okay, so the part that depresses in needs to be on the inside. Alright, so let's see here. Come on, snap. There we go, I think. And then flip it over. Yeah, okay, that works, I guess. Alright, so then we just have to put the gate in, like so. Aha, now they're a matching set. Cool. There's gonna be a little bit of a gap here, but, you know, it's gonna be fine. Alright, so now we just have to make walls, wooden walls, to make the whole thing come together. And then I think we'll have ourselves some good old-fashioned pens. Now, I'm assuming I'm going to run out of Well, maybe I'm not going to be too terribly bad on thatch. We need to collect a little bit of thatch, though, for sure. So we're just going to leave that being here. Alright. And what I think what I do need to do is, maybe what I can do is I can bring the Oviraptor over here. And maybe we can just, like, leave the Oviraptor to collect the eggs and such. And we can leave the Oviraptor on wandering as well. So I might mess around with that in a little bit, but not today. Definitely a future Choco proposition. Alright, Barbara, darling. Could you please part ways of some of the wood? Thank you kindly. Make quite a bit of walls. And then... squirm to victory! Squirm! Squirm! Alright, let's see here. We have ourselves those all being crafted, yada yada yada. Alright, so, boom. Walls. Ooh. I can't tell. Yes, okay, good. Alright, so we need to just... No? Hello? What in the world is it trying to do? You can make them doubled! No, you can't. That's just the game being dumb. Alright. Alright, come on. No, no, no. Oh, Lord. It's trying to snap onto like the 900 different things here. Can't decide what it wants to do. Can you just not? Can you just be like right on top? Is that possible? Can you just not be a dirt? Please? I beg? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. This may end up looking a wee bit derpy regardless. Alright, so there's those walls. It was like... Yes? I can't tell which way is the right way. I think that's the right way. Why? I made you even! What's the point if you do this? Alright, and then one wall here. Come on, just... get with the program, mate. Get with the program. Oh, no, hi. Yes! A little bit uneven. Admittedly, a little bit on the uneven side, but that's okay. I know we were talking about railings, but I think walls will be a little bit better, because we use this big, bad gate, so it's going to be a wee bit better, I think, that way. Alright. I'm going to just live with this. Because I don't want to spend my life doing these. I don't want to go back to the dark days of the wall. The wall was a dark and terrible place. Ugh. There's that little gap there. It's pretty ugly. Same with that. There's gonna be random gaps here and there. Oh well, what can you do? Alright. Wrong way. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's try that one more time, shall we? Okay, there's the first one of the bunch. Okay, this is the right way to face, but it's not locking onto the right part. And this goes back to the whole, like, there is a correct way to put down things, like there's a direction to them. That's what's happening here, I'm pretty sure. Which is just really unfortunate that it decided to not want to go the way that I want it to. Alright, at least that part looks pretty good. Alright, and then we can get that going over here, maybe, if you so desire, game. I don't really know. It depends on your mood. Can we just behave? Is that possible? It's trying to snap onto the outside now. Nope, went the wrong way. Alright. Well, I thought this would be the easy part of this, but clearly I was mistaken. Aha! Beautiful. You see, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to do that every time. But, you know, fat chance. Sure? I don't understand. It's like, sometimes it's like, yeah, we can snap onto here. Other times it's just like, there's no way, bro. There's just no way. Sorry. Like, what are you... I guess most people don't do what I do, though, which is like stack fence foundations. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. I'm pretty sure most people are just like, don't need to do that. Just put down the walls. But you know me, gotta do it the most painfully dumb way possible. Whatever. It'll get the job done. It'll get the job done, and that's what counts. Alright, and then... Actually, I guess we don't even need it to be too high, eh? We can just get two... Yeah, let's just do it one. Let's just do it one high for now. Too high is a little bit much, I think. Yeah, because now you can see the actual dinos in there. That's an actual pen-esque thing, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's keep it going. And can I get you to snap on properly? Probably not. Come on, a little bit higher, come on. Okay, whatever, works. And then, oh, mother of mercy, what am I gonna do here? All right. Because that's on the outside, so it literally is just like, I don't know what you want from me, game. Or player. There's gonna be all these, like, random gaps. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous what I'm doing right now. It's ridiculous. It's preposterous. Alright, more wood, please. And I suppose I'm gonna have to send you off to go. Whoop, I don't need the long grass. You can have the long grass. Alright, go forth and wander. Go forth and wander. Bring me back more wood. I need way more than this. Go. Go. Squirm. Squirm. Still too heavy. Need to lose weight. Do squats. Do squats. Do squats. And work it. And work it. And make those butt cheeks fabulous. Work. 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 Twerk. 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 Both accomplish same goal. I am trying to get through this part of my life. Come on! Please. 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 Just get... I am crying. Aha! There we are. Alright, now we're moving forward. Now we're making some progress. Actually, it does look pretty good. From afar, it looks really nice. When you get really close to it, you're like, there's like random gaps everywhere. Like right there, obviously not looking too great, but otherwise, pretty good. I'd say it's alright. I'd rate this like... I'd rate this like a 6 out of... A 6 out of 10. I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10. Now, you know what? I'm gonna even be a little bit more gracious with my evaluation. I would give this a 7 out of 10. I don't want to get a D. I don't want to give... Oh. I don't want to give my base the freaking D ranking. That would be sad. Alright. This part's actually going down pretty uneventfully. Which I welcome. Absolutely do. Parasaur's like, wait, what's going on? Don't trap us in here! It's too late, Parasaurus. It's too late. Ooh, Spino egg. Alright, let's call... Ooh, Parapel egg. Man, we are collecting mad eggs right now. Alright. You lot, follow me. Whoop, lag, hello. Come on. Okay, that should be satisfactory. Yep. Alright. So, let's go ahead and put down these walls then, shall we? I am starving to death. Come on. Yeah. Alright. I know I'm hungry. I know. But this comes first. This comes first! No! What the fudge? Game. You're not even attempting to listen to me now. Ooh, that was not a good sound. Alright, okay, here. I'm gonna just... Don't I have a campfire here? What happened to my campfire? Did we get rid of the campfire? I think we lost it. I think we lost it in the great battles that have occurred here. Alright, let's go. Get some food. Should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I also see a dodo bird. Ah, yes. I would actually so be curious to have dodo. Like, I would love to try some dodo. Kentucky Fried Dodo bird? Mmm. Bet you it's delicious. Alright, and then while we're here, I suppose what I can do is I'm going to take this charcoal here. Just drop the wood off. Drop that, light the fire. And then drop in some raw meats. Take the rest. And let's go ahead and sort these bits out, because we should probably do that as well. And grab some food from here so I'm no longer starving. When your fridge is literally just like fridge is all get out. Alright, egg, 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 egg. Beautiful. Okay. Chomp, 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 chomp. And charcoal. I guess we'll just leave the charcoal in one of these. Leave the charcoal over here. Right, then we'll just drop off this 2 charcoal because they're renegades. And then throw those into there, and throw these into there because I am even crazier. Alright, so. All in all, I guess we're sorted. Let's get... Whoa! The freaking lag. You can never trust the lag. Alright, over we go, over we go. We just need to go, go, go. The pens actually look quite good. Again, from a distance, they look immaculate. For up close, I guess even from a distance, if you look at it at the wrong angle, it looks kind of weird, but I'd say overall it looks pretty good. Like, if I could just get it to snap on the other side of it, that's all I want. Wait, maybe I can coax it into doing it this way. No, this is flush now. I don't understand why the game is like the game has some really bizarre like build logic. I don't really understand why it does the things it does. I've been trying to understand it for a while now. That's alright, whatever. It's gonna be like a random jut in there. Can't control ARK building. It's too hard. Now I want to go back on the outside. Make up your darn mind. Oh no, I don't want to build out there. I want to build over here. No, I'm going to build back out here now. What the fudge, bruh? Whatever. I'm going to just use the excuse that they need to breathe. That's my excuse, guys. My excuse is that my dinosaurs need to breathe, and therefore we let some extra oxygen in. It's a terrible reason, but it is my reason. It may be terrible, but it is mine. I don't even think we're at the correct height. Yeah. Oh, fudge sakes. Come on. Demolish. And... it's the right way. Okay. Wow, I really am regretting... Okay, so in the future, if I ever do this again, I am not using this many foundations. I'm just going to deal with having one, and they're going to be uneven. Because for all that work to make it look good, it did nothing. It didn't help. As a matter of fact, I think I made it worse, which is not exactly what we're going for here. Can you get any higher? Yeah, I fear that the worst is yet to come. Come on. Wow, that is brutal. that is savage. All right. So let's go ahead, open up the gate. And this one doesn't really matter. I just can, whatever, just like flop. These ones legitimately are like the least important of the bunch. These are internal, so I don't even care if like one of them's facing the wrong way. Alright, cool. So now what I can do is I can actually leave them to breed if I want. I can leave them on wandering and that's fine. But we do have our first dino pens finally. So I know a lot of you guys have been requesting it. It's finally done. A little bit of a questionable job. At least like the base level is safe, which is actually important, right? It's actually important that the base level is okay. But those, now we have like at least our herbivores kind of squared away in one spot. And actually, is that all the herbivores? I guess the ankylo technically is. The ankylo probably needs to be associated with the herbivores. And Stego has his own food supply, so I'm not worried about Stego. Spino, could you not? I know my helmet's all fancy and stuff, but don't latch onto it. Alright, so just plop on down. Let me get our raptors together. Alright, raptors. And you shall come over here and you will defend this area with your life. I don't foresee any issues, but just in case there are, be prepared. Be wary. Alright, so there's all 4 of them. And then our Spinos are all chilling out. Fine, fine, fine. Alright, let's get a little Sarkarino over here. Alright, so there's the Sarcos. Much cleaner. The beach is so much cleaner now. If nothing else, we have at least one in that war. We have won the war of making my base, well, not my base, but like making our little beach area here a little bit clearer, because this was way too busy with the trikes and the parapels. Now at least it's a lot more organized, which is an upside. I will make a feeding trough. I will do that. So we are going to need 7 raw metals, which I guess I can probably just find from just smashing away at these. But we're going to make the feeding troughs, drop in some measure bears. I think that's going to actually be it. So pretty good stuff. There's 1 metal. We need 6 more. Come on, baby. There's another one. 5 remaining. I can take this flint and stone. I can still convert it into spark powder, so it's not a big deal. What is it? 4 remaining, I think now. Alright. Smack, 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 smack. Come on! Give me 1! At least 1! Oh, you savage. Like, blindly swing my pickaxe into a dino. Alright. Boom, ba-doom, doom, doom. Alright, there's another metal. Dang, man. Just absolutely being savage as all get out. Boom, boom, ba-doom. Aha! The double metal! Alright, how are we doing on metal? Do we have... Yeah, we have 8. Alright, cool. Oh, no. Sneeze. Excuse me. Anyways. Let's go ahead and get another bit of wood here. Oh, compies. Compies, please don't. Please just don't. Alright, feeding trough. There we go. And then we have ourselves our first official dinosaur pens for the parapals and for the trikes. Now, we will make... I think the only thing that's going to be really different from the pen general idea is going to be at some point in this entire process, I am going to, of course, make a like an open nesting area, like not nesting area, but I'm going to make like a more open idea for Argentavis and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm ever going to breed Argentavis, but that's going to be way like further down the road. I have no idea what I open this. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's leave the feeding trough like right here. We'll help cover up the mistake. No one has to know the truth. No one has to know the truth! And then we can just go ahead and grab some berries off this guy. It doesn't have to be Mejo. It can be whatever. Yeah, sure. Have some Amar. And an Azul, I guess, because I just picked up a random Azul. And then, there we go. Apparently I am hearing the sounds of vacuuming upstairs, which is kind of a not so nice thing to be hearing right now, but whatever. Okay. And then trikes there. Okay, so we just need a wee bit more attentiveness to this. Alright, so we're going to take the Ankylo. We're going to bring the Ankylo over to the other Ankylo, and then I guess that's the thing though. Ankylos, I don't really feel like they need to be penned, because these Ankylos are only really here for as a contemporary measure. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Ankylos are kind of like a question mark to me. Alright, let's bring... I guess since we're in the spirit of organizing things, let's get this Dilo sorted out. You're a male though, aren't you? Yeah, that's a male. Normally I would extinguish it, but I feel bad. I don't know. I'd feel guilty. I'd feel really bad about that. Alright, so... You stand right there. Right in the open. And then I guess Pretzel will do the jorb. Alright, Pretzel. Whoop, that's not what I want to do. Alright. Right over. And then let's pick it up. Very good. And then let's just fly over the Dilo pen. Is it in there? Okay, that works. not... Oh, wait, no, it didn't work. Haha, just kidding. Alright, actually, I think we might need to use, like, Big Bird or... Not Big Bird. Oh, that's right! Bird Boy, we never switched his name to Big Bird. Nah, that's alright. That's okay. Whoop, fudge. What the heck happened there? Alright, okay, let's just take Bird Boy. Meow. And then we shall take the dialer, drop it in, hopefully. And this dialer has been out of the game for a while. Oh, no. Wait, did it land in? Please tell me it landed. No, it didn't. Alright, let's have like a very large approach here. And then just very gently. Gently, gently, gently. Perfect. Alright, so the Dilos are officially reunited. We have ourselves the golden pair, which is a reference to an anime, if you know what it is. Good for you. And then we are going to, I guess, proceed with business as usual. We don't have dodos, and dodos actually, their eggs, I do believe, make a kibble that's relevant, so I might have to think about that in the nearest future. But, dodos, there's like a billion of them. They're like a dime a dozen, so I'll worry about that. That's a future Choco problem to worry about. I'm going to worry about getting the amphibious guys all penned up, because I think the amphibious ones we're going to leave on the coastline. Like, so just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking of. With this little bit of pen here, I'm just going to extend this out into the water, and this one will be a lot simpler, because it's just going to be like one fence foundation, and it's going to be like a sinking wall, and they're just going to be like little docking bays, because I don't think I want to do anything too nutty with it. But because they're so large in size, I think that this entire bit of real estate from here all the way over here is going to probably be just like the Sarcos, and then from like, and then this one I wanted to do for like the dolphins and such. But then I'm going to extend this one out, and the Spinos can sit right here. But that's going to be something that I have to think about for the future. That's not something we're ready to do just yet. And we'll see. I might revise that opinion a little bit later. Because the Spinos and the Sarcos both can live on land, so I might just want to pin them on the land. Who knows? It really depends on what we end up deciding to do. But I am not doing it that way again. I'm just going to do like the regular wall style. Even though it does actually look really good from afar. Like, look at that. That doesn't look bad at all. From afar, it looks like it's perfect. If you go close, you can tell it's not perfect. But if you're really far away and you don't have the greatest vision, it does look pretty darn good. And then you come up and you're like, oh, there's like gaps everywhere. Well, this does give me the ability to peep. Hello? But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed having finally established some pen gaming in our lives, because I know that some of you guys were getting really antsy about it. But either way, I hope... Whoop. Nope, just poop. Okay. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please think about leaving a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys another time. So take care, everyone, and bye-bye!